Hey there, Latin learners. I was just reading a book about the art of landscaping with fountains and ponds. I say let's give it a try. Let's go.
Henle Vocabulary, Lesson 36. Our first word is quote. Now, oftentimes if you have a construction worker who's preparing to do a job for you, he'll give you a quote with an E, it's the English word, detailing how much money you're going to have to pay him, how many dollars. So if you think of that, you might remember that the Latin word quote means how many. Next we have aeternus aum. This is a sort of look-alike word. You can kind of see what it means. It means eternal or everlasting. Then we have caput, capitis. Think of a capital, as in a capital city. Caput means head. Then we have alius, alia, aliud. Think of the word alien. That'll help you remember other or another, referring to more than two options. And then we have a very similar word, alter, altera, alterum. Think of alter ego. This means the one or the other of two options. So we had alius, which means other or another of more than two options, and then alter, which means the one or the other of two options. Next we have uter, utra, utrum. This one to me kind of feels like the confused alter, because it looks very similar, but it's kind of asking the question that alter answers. Alter means the one or the other. Uter means which of two. Which of those two options are you referring to? Uter. And then we have neuter, nutra, neutrum. You might think of the gender options that we've learned for nouns. We have masculine and feminine. And then, if we're referring to neither, neuter, of two options. Then we have ulus, aum. Think of ultimate, someone who has any kind of ability. It means any. And then we have nullus, which is very similar, but you could think of when we say something is null and void, we're saying it has an empty answer or nothing there. And nullus means no or none. Then we have solus, aum. If you were to say that your sole priority is to learn Latin, then that means your only priority is to learn Latin. Solus means alone or only. And then we have totus aum. Think of total, and that'll help you remember whole, all of, or the whole of.
That book really knew what it was talking about. This is looking great.
So let's see if we can go back through these words and review them. First we have quote, which means how many. Then we have aeternus aum, which means eternal or everlasting. Then we have caput, capitis, which means head. Alius, alia, aliud, which means other or another when there's more than two options. Then we have alter, altera, alterum. Remember we said alter ego. This means the one or the other of two options. Then we have uter, utra, utrum, which is asking a question, remember. It means which. Then we have neuter, nutra, neutrum, which means neither of two options. We have ulus aum, which means any. And nullus aum, which means no or none. It's kind of the opposite of ulus. We have solus aum, which means alone or only. And then totus aum. its opposite, which means whole, all of, or the whole of.
That was so much fun. I should read gardening books more often. See you guys next time.